Welcome to the frozen tundra. My name is Drew Lucas. I'm 30 years old and I currently live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Fun fact, I'm from a small town in western Wisconsin with about 1,000 people, and I'm a triplet. So I have to come clean. I am incredibly late to the Survivor game. I actually started watching Survivor about 3 months ago. I don't know how, but I've somehow managed to squeeze 12 seasons of Survivor in 3 months while attending the University of Minnesota to get my doctorate in physical therapy and managing 60 apartment units on the side. So for what reasons do I think I can be the next sole survivor? Me and adventure go hand in hand. I've had the opportunity to do so many different things. I was able to live in the slums of the Philippines for about 6 weeks, where we served and taught in an after-school program. I've traveled to Egypt, Greece, all over Italy a few times, France, Germany, the Swiss Alps to watch the 8th stage of the Tour de France, remote islands in Scotland to taste scotch, Ireland, England, even Florida a few times. The physical aspect of Survivor. I would consider myself a fairly physically active person. In high school, I was a 3-sport athlete. I've finished a few 150-mile bike races. I've completed 5 marathons over the past few years, the most recent being in Edinburgh, Scotland with my brother. I've also started dabbling in snowboarding and rock climbing, essentially anything that will get me active and moving. Performing and putting on a show. Over the years, I've had the opportunity to be involved in multiple plays and musicals, including Les Mis, There, Out in the Darkness, A Fugitive Running, Godspell, and even West Side Story, Determination. Maybe the biggest accomplishment of this last year for me was learning how to whistle. The social game. Growing up as a triplet, I learned very early on the ways that I needed to assert myself in situations and back off in situations in order to be successful. Being with people and making people feel cared about and known and believed in is something that I've had a lot of practice at. I'm pretty good with the ladies. This is my wife. That's the best decision I ever made. And this is my niece, just an adorable little girl. I don't have any issues with sleeping in close quarters with people. I've had a lot of practice at that. The womb was very tight. And just keep in mind that should you ever be interested, there's 2 more individuals just like me, and I think America would love a multiple show.